What's up, girls? How you doing today? I'm going to show you how to make something very easy and very fast called hummus. Now, the basic recipe for hummus is chickpeas, which I have here, tahini paste, which I have here, garlic and lemon juice. That's a basic tahini, but I want to make ours a little bit zappier because I want to invite some of my friends over for a little cocktail party later and put a little zing in their life. So I'm going to add a little chili and a little red pepper. So mine's going to be a roasted red pepper hummus with a couple of kicks in it as well, which I'll go along and explain. The first thing you're going to do is get 2 tins of chickpeas. Now you can get your chickpeas from their health food store and soak them in water, etc., and go through that whole process. But we want to make this quick, easy, and we want your friends to be happy when they come to your cocktail party and have a little dip here and there, or you just keep it in the fridge for yourself when you need a little snack. Anyway, 2 tins of chickpeas. I put them in a colander and also give them a nice wash around because they've been sitting in water in that tin for quite some time. So I got my old prehistoric, fell off a dinosaur Magimix here. I'm going to put in my chickpeas. I just want to show you how quick you can make this. I've cut my garlic up, okay? So it's good to have your preparation all done. And I don't think I needed to show you how to cut up garlic. I think that's pretty simple. So there's your garlic there. So we're going to put the garlic in. Okay. The next thing I'm going to put in is I'm going to put in some roasted red peppers. Now here's the beauty of this. Nowadays you can buy roasted red peppers in a jar, just like this. Okay, they come in a jar with brine, alright, so there's no oil involved. Or you could roast your own red peppers, which I have here. But I prefer to go the easy route, alright? And I just buy them in the jar, so I've cut up 2 of the roasted red peppers from here. And I'm going to put them inside in with my chickpeas and my garlic. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some red chilies because I like to add a little zing in my life. And if you don't like heat, stay out of the kitchen. No, if you don't want heat, don't put these in, okay? It's as simple as that. But I like heat, so I'm going to put 1 of those in, which I've cut up, and it's here. All right, so we're going to put that in there now. I want to add a little sea salt. I'm going to add a little pepper because I like things hot. And the last thing I'm going to do, well, you can add a lime, lemon, or you can add both. So I'm going to add both to this dish. And just get your little lime squeezer and squeeze those limes. Put that in. And then we're going to put in a lemon. And then we're just going to check everything once we've whizzed it up to see if we like the consistency of it. And if we don't, we're going to do a couple of other things. The last thing I'm going to add in here is the tahini paste. Now the interesting thing about tahini, if you've been away and bought it, that's 1 lemon and 1 lime in there, okay? 1 red chili, 3 cloves of garlic, and 2 tins of chickpeas. The next thing we're going to add is the tahini paste, and we want to add, I think I got too big of a spoon there, about 3 tablespoons. Now you'll see on the top of the tahini there's a little bit of liquid, and that's just sesame oil. This is another thing that is so easy to buy. The health food stores charge us a fortune for that, and if you go to the Chinese supermarket, you can buy an enormous bag, enormous, of sesame seeds. It's probably going to last you for 2 years, maybe even 3 if you're lucky. But you can actually make your own tahini paste out of the sesame seeds, and it's just a basic, again, putting them in a blender and whizzing them up. All right, so that's what we have here. Now, again, you don't know really just exactly how much you want to put of this in here. It's just by taste, really. So I'm going to put about sort of 3 tablespoons. A wee bit messy, this stuff, but that's okay. And then I'm going to put a little tiny bit of olive oil just to give it a little bit more, a little richness. And then we're going to whiz this. So here we go with this noise again. I'm sorry about that. And my little prehistoric Magimix. Let's see if we can... Excuse the noise, okay? This is going to be a bit loud. I'm sorry, I had a couple of technical difficulties, like never plugged in the Magimix. Now that's very important if you want to do a dish like this or it doesn't work. So here we go. I'm just going to mix that up. And I want it to get really nice and thick and creamy. few minutes. And I think actually I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil to this. Okay, and I'm going to add a little tiny bit of tahini because I can just see the consistency of it is not just the way I would like it. There we go. Just easy to just sort of add things as you're going along if it's not quite the way you want. I'm going to do there we go. That's better. I told you this thing was prehistoric. It doesn't work very well. We really need to mix this up quite well because it's got the roasted red peppers in here. And it's going to mix it all in with the chickpeas and everything, so we're going to get a really, really nice flavor going on here. If I still feel it's a little bit thick, I don't think twice about adding a little bit more lemon juice or a little bit more lime juice. Just get it really, really going so you get a nice consistency. I'm just going to get my bowl ready here. Nice little bowl, kind of rustic. Have a little taste of that and see what that tastes like. Absolutely lovely. And what you're going to do then is you're just going to spoon some into your bowl for your guests to come. And then what I like to do is I like to trim it up a little bit on the top. And if you can see this, in this I've got some roasted pine nuts, some coriander, and some of the roasted red pepper. I just saved a wee bit of it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the top. You could also drizzle a little tiny bit of olive oil on there and a little bit of cayenne pepper. And there you go. You've got a beautiful dip. Just get your celery and get eating. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and put a like on the video. Thanks a lot. Bye.